Okay, today we're going to talk about community helpers and some of the things that they use. Some of them are tools. It's some things that they might give you when you see them. So we're just going to look at some different things since we're talking about community helpers this week, and I want you to think about who might use the things that I'm going to show you. Okay? All right, so the first thing is a stethoscope. And get these on, some gloves, and a mask. Who do you think would use these things? A doctor? A nurse? Now, a dentist might use the gloves and the mask. A doctor or nurse would use the stethoscope. My dad works in a hospital, and he gave me this stethoscope. He takes care of people if they can't breathe very well. And so what he will do is listen to their lungs and their heart with this, just like when you go to your doctor. And what happens is when you put it on your heart, it makes it sound louder in your ears, because if we're just sitting here, we can't hear a heartbeat. So doctors and nurses and different people who work in the hospital use a stethoscope so that they can hear your heartbeat and hear how you breathe to make sure you're nice and healthy. Okay? So stethoscope goes to doctors, nurses, people who work in hospitals and doctor's office. A mask can be dentists, doctors, and actually you might see your mail carrier or someone who works in a grocery store or in a food place like a restaurant wearing these right now. Okay? Or gloves. They might be wearing gloves right now too. But generally, it would usually be your dentist or your doctor that would be wearing those. Okay? Next tool, what is this? Cleaner. Who's going to use cleaner in our community? Can you think of a community helper that would use this? Well, right now there will be several that would use it, but what I'm thinking about when I'm showing this to you is people who work in a hospital or doctor's office who clean. Now, we want to make sure we pray for the doctors and nurses in the hospital that work in the hospital or doctor's office, but we also want to pray for the people who work at the desk and the people who clean. These are cleaning wipes, and it gets rid of the germs that can make us sick, so they make sure that the hospital is clean for us if we get sick or if we need to go. Or if we go to the doctor's office, they make sure that everything's clean and ready for us. So that's something that we're very thankful for and grateful for, the people who take the time to clean for us. This is a receipt. And a receipt's not a very exciting tool, is it? But the person that gives you this receipt, they're working really hard right now. This could be somebody at Kroger or at Walgreens who works in the pharmacy who gives medicine to people. A lot of people aren't going to the grocery. They're having other people bring stuff to them. Maybe your mom or dad go to the grocery and the person working there is working really hard. We're really grateful for them. And this receipt just makes me think about the people who do that job and are helping to take care of us right now and make sure that we have what we need. Next, who uses these? Now these are mine and they're pink, but they come in other colors. And the person that uses would be somebody who comes to work on your house or to help build a house. It could be someone who is helping with plumbing, or they might be helping with an electrical problem, or maybe they're helping you build something. Maybe some of your mommies and daddies use these tools at work to help people build things, fix things. It's an important job, and we're grateful for people who can help us fix things that we don't know how to fix. What is this tool? Looks like a paintbrush, right? It's not a paintbrush. This is a tool used by a chef or a baker. They will use it to put sauce on things, or maybe to put butter on rolls and things like that. And here's a few more tools that would be used by a chef or a cook. This is a spoon. My brother actually made this spoon for me. It's very neat and I really love it. But you use it for cooking or baking. This is a whisk. It's also used for cooking or baking. And when you want to stir something to make it really fluffy, this is the tool you need. This is a tool that maybe someone that's making a special treat like chocolates. That's what I use it for, to make chocolates. Everybody needs some yummy chocolates, right? And we're very grateful for people who take the time to make them for us. And of course, this one that I showed you. So we're thankful for chefs and bakers and cooks who are helping to bring us food and make food for us, so that we can have treats and have good food. Who brings this to your house? This is a box, right? This would come from someone who works at UPS or FedEx or the post office. That would be your mail carrier that comes to your house and delivers mail. Some packages are little, some packages are big. Sometimes it's a little piece of mail like a bill, or sometimes it's a special birthday card, but we're really grateful for the people who are delivering: UPS, Amazon, FedEx, and our postal carriers that are making sure that we have everything we need. So make sure you say a thank you prayer for them too. And the last thing is, this is a devotional, and it kind of reminds me of the way a Bible looks, so that's why I picked this. So who would use this? Would be somebody in the ministry, a minister or a pastor, someone who is teaching people about Jesus, someone who is helping people who maybe are having a bad day or sad or need to know more about God and Jesus, and that's their job. They also will help people by giving them food if they're hungry and maybe they don't have enough money for food. So there's people who are doing that right now. So we're really grateful for people who are helping other people who don't have as much as we do. And we can do our part with that by donating food or money to people who need it, and then praying for the people who are delivering it. So I hope you learned a little bit about community helpers this week. We're so grateful for so many people in our community that are helping out. If you're a mom or a dad and you're out in our community doing things to help, we really appreciate you and we're praying for you. And I just pray that you guys are staying safe and healthy, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.